Failed this journey countless of times, but I'm tired. This draft isn't just about getting picked. It's about proving that I can change and that I can finally commit to something that I set my eyes on. Because Mr. No Gut, it's not just a dream, it's my reality. Sir? Hello?
Sir.
I apologize.
Let's start our session, please.
Oh yeah, I'm at therapy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm on a journey to lose my gut.
Sir, I seen you start months ago and nothing has changed. What does no gut really mean to you? And why'd you stop?
To be honest with you, the thing about no gut is this was a project that I started years ago, and I'd be lying if I said I haven't failed countless of times. And throughout this year, I stopped working out. It took a toll on my body, and I wasn't really thinking about weight loss at the time, but it wasn't until I was given this opportunity to join a content house.
It stinks.
What's the question again?
Like, why you created this content house?
Why I created the content house? Well, I did it with Gavin, but doing content with just us two, it's fun, but it gets tiresome. You want to like switch it up a little bit. RJ's just funny as fuck, and he's one of my best friends, so I'm like, why not? Why not throw him into the crib too? But the goal was to take some great talent that I have in my friend group, put them all into one house, and then create this atmosphere, this ecosystem of grind, content, and success. How are we doing so far though? Shit's not doing too well, I'm not gonna lie. Shit's not doing too well. It's a little bit rough, I'm not gonna it's a bit rough. He's trying to lose his gut, barely any content's being posted. Shit, we don't even have a group channel out. But hopefully by the time he loses his gut, we get some content. Prayers to God, hopefully.
You know, so although it was an opportunity of moving into a house, growing up, new life, it was more than that. It was about starting new goals, starting a new chapter in my life, finding out if I really love content. And honestly, I was ready. And I was ready to live out these inner child dreams that I had. And what better was it by killing two birds with one stone, you know? One hand, I wanted to lose weight. Other hand, I wanted to make content. Why not make content while losing weight and trying to make a difference?
For some reason, I feel like something is bothering you.
Bro, how do you even know that? Like, I didn't show no, you know what, therapy's weird, man. Well, honestly, when I was given this opportunity to move into a content house, not only was I starting something new in my life, but also moving out from my house where my mom and brother were. And although it was hard, took several days to think about it, I knew that eventually every baby bird has to leave that nest. And I was motivated, they believed in me, they allowed me to leave, and that's when I knew I was ready to face these new challenges.
So what were those challenges you speak of?
It was around the same time that I moved into the house. I was asked to join the league and submit my name in a South Asian draft. And honestly, I don't play basketball professionally, I don't play serious, but it was when I heard that people around the league, people within the community believed that I wasn't good, that I wasn't a serious hooper, that I only played for the cameras. And honestly, I'm not ducking no smoke. That's not who I am. I'm very competitive. And I already believed that I was busting ass and I wasn't in shape. And that's when I knew if I seriously locked in, if I really got in shape, I don't think anyone could guard me. So I was playing in that league.
So mentally, can you tell me how you felt about draft night?
Welcome to the 2024 LOC Draft. This year the draft is deeper than ever and teams are trying to improve their way to the championship.
Honestly, I was so confident. I didn't go to no combine. I just knew I was showing up on draft day and I was going first pick. That's how much I believed in myself and my talent.
Welcome to the No Gut Sports Association. I'm your host, Charan, and I'm joined by my co-host, Babbs.
Thank you, Charan. I'm also here to cover the draft of the LOC. Let's get right into it.
Well, who do you think goes first?
Honestly, bro, definitely not Brownmelojello. He doesn't play basketball. He doesn't go to any of the workouts. He declined the combine. How could you draft someone like that?
Well, there's a lot of talk going around his name, but you know the media has painted a picture, and you know that he's not serious. He's fat. He's fat, and he's always injured. Let's be honest. But draft night is always unpredictable, so let's see what happens as the commissioner comes up.
Right now, we're going to start with the first pick overall. With the first pick in this year's LOC draft, the Red State Warriors select Duzan.
Wow.
And you did not get picked first. Did that make you upset?
It was an ego thing for sure. You know, I believed I was the best player in the draft. I was the best player in the league. I was gonna give out belt to ass. So when I wasn't picked first, it just added fuel to the fire.
With the second pick, the Markham Mavericks select Nadoon. The Jamestown Ravens select Arusin. The Brampton Bulldogs select Sean. Fifth pick in this year's LOC draft, the Vaughan Tigers select Chris.
Bro, I'm not even top 5.
With the sixth pick in this year's LOC draft, the Pickering Patriots select Anson.
His own boy got drafted before.
Bro, you came here with, you didn't tell me you were in the, Bro, you came here with me, you didn't tell me you were getting drafted. Bro, how's this going on, bro? Alright, man.
With the seventh pick in this year's LOC draft, the Brampton Bulldogs select Sarangan.
Dude, I'm getting a call. He's not going draft.
This is a joke. This is a joke here, bro. What's going on? He didn't even come to the draft. Like, what's going on?
Sucks to be you. I guess everyone's just better than you, bro.
Bro, those guys are waste, man, bro. Like, why do they came here with a draft?
With the eighth pick in this year's LOC draft, the Jamestown Ravens select Eric.
Honestly, I think he should just take a career in something else. That's
Yo, you just said you were with me, bro.
Literally anything else.
Yeah, anything else.
He's
Like
getting
Tim
picked.
Hortons, Subway.
Bro, he's getting out. This league is cooked. This league is cooked,
Looks
bro.
like he's leaving.
This league is
What a
cooked.
quitter.
Winner.
It's a disgrace to basketball.
Yo, this league is cooked, bro.
What then cooked? Wait, you sure this is right?
What does he have in his hand today?
I'm not
The
sure.
ninth pick in this year's draft, the Mississauga Thunder select RJ.
Oh, finally. Holy smokes.
Oh, well. Like a moth to a flame.
Yeah.
A pizza box in hand? This franchise has made a real mistake.
Look at this guy. I give him 3 days.
Probably smells like pizza right now. Look at that pizza box. Probably a cheese pizza.
Extra pepperoni, extra bacon.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of toppings.
Disgusting.
Well, he finally got drafted. But in all seriousness, this is a high risk, high reward type of player. We'll see what he does for the franchise. You think of Luka Doncic to the Lakers, what he could do. What can RJ do? What can Brownmelojello do? It's a question for him to ask.
If he really wants to make it out, he's to play his role and earn his minutes, respectfully. That's what basketball is about.
Most importantly, he needs to work out. My goodness. He needs to lose that gut. Now. Might have to die down on these jokes. Because we do have Brownmelojello joining the desk right now.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Brownmelojello, how do you feel about this draft?
You know, a lot of people told me that I wouldn't be here today. You know, a lot of people said I have a gut. A lot of people said I'm going to get hurt. I saw the broadcast. I saw that shit. You know, they don't believe in me, and I'm here to prove everyone wrong. I'm here to show everyone that I'm not just someone who's here for fun. I don't play for the cameras. I don't play for the lights. I'm here to show y'all that I'm a real basketball player, and I'm going to lose this gut. You see, I'm going to lose this shit, bro. This is what thunder means. This is what it means. I don't care about this gut. It's gone. Don't get struck, bro.
Brownmelojello, you can say to your haters, your supporters, your fans. What do you want to say to them?
To all my haters, I hate you. And to all my lovers, I love you. This is a no-gut thing, eh? That's a social media. Get on my face, bro. None of y'all believe, bro. None of y'all believe. Move, bro.
I'm like 50-50 on the fence. I
have a question. I still have a question.
So you were picked 9, and the whole world saw how visibly upset you were. Can you tell me how you were feeling?
Well, yeah, like, I know you could see that I hold myself to a high standard. When I was asked to join this league, you know, immediately I felt like I'm the best player in this draft. And it hurt. It humbled me, actually. And all I wanted to think was just how I was going to kill. I wanted to go into that season and just come for next. Honestly, I was ready to show that dog. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Brownmelojello the Thunder. Seems like they had a very dominant first game, winning 72-58.
Yeah, Charan. Not only that, RJ had a great debut. 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Huh, I'm shocked.
Now we are here with the recap of the game. Let's see what Brownmelojello has to offer today. All right, here you see Brownmelojello. Wow, great pull-up 3 balls.
What a 3.
All right, here we
Screen.
go.
Oh, rejects the screen. Down the middle for a nice floater.
Wow, I have not seen that from him in like since college.
Anytime I say hit a floater, it's the pizza. Yeah.
Wow, looks like he's talking to the team here.
Size up.
Wow,
What a
great,
split.
great dish to the big.
What a pass. Deep
Wow.
dish pizza. Oh yeah.
Great layup there.
Foot long.
Wow, observes the contact very well.
And 1. Should have been a foul.
Here we go, let's see what he does here. Pull up 3. Wow.
Got him.
And it looks like he's talking to the crowd here.
Rocking crazy.
Pull up again.
Heat
Wow.
check. Heat check.
Wow, I have to swallow my own words. Another 3?
Playing amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, one more 3. I might join this LOC league.
Can you?
I don't know.
Well, he did play here before.
Let me stop you right there. This is St. Mary's, the old stomping grounds. Show some respect.
I do apologize, but one thing is clear. He is very talented, but can he replicate this in the next game? We'll find out soon in game 2.
You will. See you there.
I'm a dog. I don't think people understand how I was excited for that first debut game. I had my jersey on my bed like it was the first day of school. And how ironic, I was playing at my high school. I wasn't going out like that. I wasn't losing. I was there to show people who I am. And when I dropped 25 that first game, I knew it was gonna be a long season for everyone.
Well, we're back for week 2. Let's see how the Thunder pulled out the W. Babbs, show me RJ's stats.
Charan, I got it right here. He had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal.
Wow. How much pounds do you think you lost this week?
Probably none.
Alright, let's get into this footage, man. Alright, let's see how fast he's running up court here. Wow.
Donkey. Big.
Looks like he's tired already.
Water
It's been 2 minutes of the game.
How does he do it? I don't know.
Let's see.
Magical.
Wow, great pull up Jay there.
Kobe. Yeah.
Get him running back. Is he playing defense though?
Probably not. Rebound. Oh shit, you got it.
Wow.
Oh.
He's showing some work ethic. Great dish out from the street to find him.
You know what I realized about RJ's game?
What is it?
He just shoots a lot of threes. He's not really in the paint.
Yeah.
Not a real dog.
Yeah.
That's what the NBA needs.
Oh,
here we go.
He's in the paint there, Babbs.
Spin cycle.
Babbs. He's answering you.
One lucky layup.
Great quarter.
There it is, another,
Wow.
again, another 3. What does he really do? Huh?
I don't know.
Just doing threes or what?
I don't know. What is he doing on the other side of the ball though? That's the question.
Nothing.
Alright.
Me.
He's calling for the ball ahead.
He's always calling for the ball.
Great 3 though. I'm not gonna lie, that was a great 3. Oh, and the fans are singing his name.
Loving it. Yeah. Guy in the red hat was loving it.
Wow. Great.
Alley-oop.
They're down by 10. Let's see what RJ does. Pull up Jay. Woo!
Good for 3.
Great 3 and 1. Wow. Gets the ball here. Double team.
Oh.
Dishes it out.
Oh, finally
Finds his man. And he drains it.
That was the assist.
He's looking at the crowd. Up by 1. With 10 seconds left. Let's see what happens in this defensive stop.
RJ in the zone. He's in the middle. He's playing help. What is he doing?
Out.
He's looking at the ball. Arms are down, but you know he's engaged. Oh, yeah.
They're in a nice zone.
I can't watch. What's he gonna do?
Oh, it's a tie. They're up by 1. They get one more chance here. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Oh.
This is an off.
Is it good?
Oh.
Air ball.
Air ball, nothing but
Air
mesh.
ball.
And it looks like the ref called a foul here.
Big foul.
He's to the line. Wow.
RJ, is he clutch?
Free throws to make, and he misses the first. Is there a clutch gene in his body?
Does he have the DNA?
Does he have the DNA? Second free throw, you gotta make it. He does.
Tie game.
Tie game.
Tie game. Can he convert to win this for the game?
There's 2 seconds left on the clock after this. And he does make it. Wow.
That's the RJ I know.
That is the RJ we all love to know. You know.
I don't have
Well, they need to get a stop here, so let's see what they do. Let's see what RJ does on this defensive possession.
RJ.
All right.
Up.
And hands up, and he misses. They win the game.
Oh, RJ.
Just by 1.
Honestly, RJ, I want you to sign this, please. When you come into the studio, please sign this for me. Thank you.
So clearly this game meant a lot to you. So how did it feel being at that free throw line?
I live for moments like that. I love being the clutch. It gives me a rush. And knowing that I went 2-0 and I'm dropping buckets, I'm playing basketball my way, it was only just building confidence for me. It was showing everyone like I'm here to prove everyone wrong.
The Thunder could not keep the ball rolling as they lost to the Tigers 67-45. Brownmelojello was out with left knee soreness.
You know, going into game 2, I was wearing a knee brace because my knee was starting to hurt. Every time I jumped, took a step back, jabbed, it was slight pain. And eventually as game 3 came on, I couldn't suit up. I had to rest. It was hurting a lot.
After missing game 3 with left knee soreness, RJ was given the late green light to play in this game.
It wasn't pretty, but let's get into the first half stats. 3 points, 1 for 6, 2 turnovers, and shooting 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. Absolutely 2 thumbs down. But it looks like he looks like he's just rushing shots. You know,
I think I see a knee brace on him.
Yeah, maybe you do. Erden called him Iron Leg in the beginning of the game, so let's see if that's true or not.
Let's see. Wow, turnover there.
Turnovers, 4 shots, bad looks, clank.
Clank.
Ah, brother, what are you doing out there?
It's like he doesn't have any other option.
Honestly, this is the Kobe Bryant method, and it's not looking too good for him. Not at all.
Did you feel pressured? How'd you feel going into that second half?
Yo, therapist, one thing about me is I'm very confident and I'm very delusional. If I miss 10 shots, if I stop shooting, that means that I lost mentally. So if I miss 10, if I miss 15, I'm shooting another 30. I'm shooting that ball. Going into that second half, I believed that I was winning that game and I was going to do whatever it took, especially after missing that last game.
Well, the second half was a different story. RJ and his team were down by 20, but he clawed back with 18 points just from himself.
What a guy. Legend.
Now let's see. All right, great pull-up J there.
Wow, that's a
beautiful.
In the game.
Looks like that knee is warmed up now.
Wow.
There's a clear difference in what we see here. Wow, there's intent.
Spin to a jumper.
He knows what he's doing now. He's not forcing it, which is great to see.
He's really in the game.
Great contact layup. Let's see what he does here. Step back 3. Wow. He really does look warm. And now he's facilitating the rock as well. Getting his teammates involved.
Over press. Why'd you do that?
Let's see. They were down by 5. Now let's see what RJ does here. Look, reads the defense well, waits, takes the tray, and he makes it. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Clearly you had momentum. So how did it really feel when you had the ball in the final seconds?
End the game.
Another one. Contact and 1. Wow.
That's the RJ I know.
This is the one that we love.
RJ I know.
Teammates are helping him up. Wow. He's talking crazy. He knows what the other team is.
How about that?
And he makes that trick. All right, they are up by 2 here. Now look, let's see what happens here in this possession. All right, makes it. Wow, great take from number 0 there. Screen comes in, he's gonna drive here. He's gonna go. He's gonna go. Oh. He's holding his right leg. He's holding his right leg.
RJ!
Come on, Babbs. Come on.
Help me up, Charan.
Get up, Babbs. Support him. We're still live. Come on. He might be out.
Definitely out. You know RJ, he's always hurt, man. He's definitely out.
Honestly, the minute my ankle turned, I knew it was a sign from God. Immediately, I knew I shouldn't have played that game. I was dealing with that pain. I was struggling. I was just like, why did I play? Now, all I was thinking about while I was on the ground is that I have to nurse 2 injuries, that I have to rehab, and that I probably knew that I wasn't playing for a long time. And it hurt just knowing that I couldn't play basketball, especially with how good I was playing. That's what pissed me off the most. And honestly, it put me in a dark spot. I was depressed.
Prayers up to RJ. Initially, it looked like he hurt his left knee, but now it looks like he's out with his right leg as well. So Babbs, what does this mean for him and the Thunder?
Honestly, Charan, just because of his draft class, I feel like it fell so low just because of his injuries. But he's been playing a hell of a season.
Yeah.
20-point game, 30-point games, you know? But everyone knows, and God knows, that this Thunder team, they need RJ. Real life, prayers up for RJ.
We're praying for you.
What was it like just seeing RJ around the crib after his injuries?
It wasn't a good time, honestly.
Man would always struggle to go up the stairs, down the stairs. Simple task, you know, lifting up boxes, trying to help me put up a net. Can't even do shit like that. But regardless of that, RJ, he pushes himself to keep playing ball. He doesn't stop, he never takes a break. Keeps himself in that injured state instead of just sitting down and healing, you know?
Yo, the thing was, like, I was distraught, man. Everything I worked for, everything that I planned for, just down the drain. But the thing is, no gut isn't just about, you know, working out, losing weight, basketball. No gut is a journey, you know, and I knew that now I'm in a time of my life where rehab has to be just as serious as training.
Breaking news! Thunder guard Ryan J will be out for the foreseeable future as an MRI has shown a partially torn ACL, a Baker cyst in the knee, and a grade 1 ankle sprain.
This is a significant blow to the team for the Thunder. Stats here show that this is a significant blow. If he hadn't got hurt, who knows? Maybe they could have been undefeated, but now we don't.
The Thunder will now be out without their starting guard for a while, with RJ's return still in the clouds. This must be very hard on him, as he was the face of being not serious, unfit, and unhealthy at all times. But on a real note, prayers up to RJ.
So yo, after reviewing my MRI, it said that I partially tore my ACL, and it's from an injury that happened before. Honestly, my hypothesis is when I first hurt my knee, when I first started no gut, playing volleyball and kicking it. Aside from that, you know, my ankle injuries, I've had chronic ankle injuries since I was a kid, sandbox, playing basketball, and I knew that if I wanted to be able to walk, therapist, you ever seen Derrick Rose in his quote about how he wanted to be able to walk when his son graduates? I felt that, you know, and because of that, I'm shutting myself down this season, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to come back later on in the season or just not play at all. And you know, with the second half of the season coming, my goal was to build my confidence back, become the player I was at the start of the season, and I was grinding for that. I was hitting weights like no other. I was going to rehab every day. I was running when I could. I was making sure I was able to fight through that pain, fight through the struggle, and make sure I was ready for January. On the other side of it was the sense of fear, this fear of that the pain won't go away, a fear that these injuries will stick to me and that I won't be the same player I was. And honestly, it was not just a physical battle, but a mental battle as well. I knew in my heart that I was coming back for January.
Yo, this guy was down bad. Like, anytime I saw it, it's like a cloud over his head. You know the basketball walk where they always go like this? And he's always been doing that. He's always been doing that since high school, but it's just worse this time. The thing is though, what I will say about RJ, and he carries a lot of, and I really value this in a character, he stays optimistic. It doesn't matter how down bad he is, he'll find a way to stay optimistic. And that's what I like about RJ.
Welcome to the No Gut Sports Association, as we are finally back for the second half of the season.
But everyone knows, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Pause.
Well, someone who should listen to that is Brownmelojello, as he made his return to the lineup for the Thunder today, after being out several weeks with an ankle and knee injury.
The Thunder were defeated in a nail-biting game to the Bulldogs. It seemed that RJ struggled heavily. His stats were 8 points, 3 for 15 for shooting, which is unbelievable. 1 rebound. Damn, 1 assist. Great game, RJ. Great game.
You can see that this is not the same player. The concerns about him before the draft seem to be true, as it is noticeable that his knee is still bothering him. He's wearing 2 braces. 2, I tell you. It will be very interesting to see how he will bounce back from this.
Honestly, I just hope that you'll be able to bounce back, because when you're wearing 2 knee braces, it's like wearing 2 left feet. Terrible and difficult. What do you say about that, Charan?
I mean, you can only fight with injuries for so long, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna catch up to you one day. Yeah. Or one time, maybe even a layup. It'll catch up.
Crumble, boom, done. Prayers up.
It hurt because I knew the injuries were affecting me. I lost all confidence, and every move I did, I was scared that my body would crumble. And it went from trying to be this player to trying to be this new person, losing this gut to, is it too late? Did I start this journey too late and now I'm facing the consequences, you know? One day I just woke up, I was sweating, couldn't even function. I couldn't get out of my bed. And that's when my girlfriend had to wake me up and just will me outside to go to the hospital. And that night I went to the emergency. I was told by the doctors that I had this serious medical condition and I had to do a procedure, but the problem with the Canadian health system was that I had to schedule this operation. So not only did I have these injuries, now I have this health problem that was added on top of it. And it just felt like everything was getting worse.
Reports are in that Brownmelojello will be out for the foreseeable future with an undisclosed medical condition. Sources are saying that with this condition and his ongoing injury issues, that it is safe to say that he's out for the season.
I think it's safe to say you should shut down, focus on rehab, and get ready for next season. So RJ, if you're watching this, wrap it up, sit down, and enjoy Cancun.
This must be hard on you. Not only are you dealing with an ankle and knee injury, you're dealing with something that's out of your control.
Well, honestly, I was scared because everything was adding up. All I wanted to do was just lose weight and be healthy and lose this gut. But in all reality, it was too late, and I was facing the consequences. I was depressed. I was down bad, but the thing that was keeping me up was every time I put my head on that pillow, I was telling myself that people dealt with worse, and I should be blessed and that I was alive and well. And honestly, as much as I should have given up and should have rested, I wasn't giving up because I knew if I did, I'd be depressed.
Sir, I'm your therapist, so I'm gonna tell you the truth, no matter how brutal it is. You're being arrogant. I'm not no doctor, but seeing what you're going through right now, it's not normal. Regardless of how you feel about this season, you need to shut down.
But that's the thing, right? I've heard that countless of times. I was from people around me, my circle, they wanted the best for me, but knowing that playoffs was around the corner, I didn't want to be the guy. I didn't want to be the best player in the league no more. I think now it's becoming a point where I miss basketball. I miss being myself. I miss being out there with my team, and my mindset changed. It went from this ego mentality, this mentality of being the best, to I'm gonna rest. I was on medications every day. I was rehabbing every day. I was going to the doctors every day. And I was doing all this to make sure that, one, I was okay. I was making sure my body was well, but two, I was gonna be out there. I was playing in that playoff.
Listen, you're not being smart.
Bro, I'm not trying, let me have my moment. I'm trying to be motivational, bro. I'm putting my body on the line, not for myself, but for my team. And I'm standing on that.
After a long and dramatic regular season, we are finally here for the final game. Reports are coming out that Brownmelojello is ramping up and aiming for a return to play in the playoffs. Here we go.
Why? I understand you love the game of basketball, but you're risking your health.
Obviously, getting advice from doctors and Nick and just getting rehab, I knew I had to sit, because if I didn't, if I was going to play through these injuries, I was going to be out for the season and longer. And honestly, my goal was to just prevent these injuries and come back healthy.
Why are you allowing your pride to make bad decisions for you? Do you love basketball this much? Therapist, I don't think you understand. I grew up this season. I didn't want to be the best player no more, nor did I feel the need to prove anyone wrong. I just wanted to be out there with my team. And I feel like that's why I was drafted, to help this team win the championship. And trust me, I know I'm washed. I know I'm not as healthy. I'm not as explosive as I was in the beginning of the season. I know it. One thing I will tell you is I have experience and I have IQ. And I know that is beneficiary for this team. I wanted to win, not just for myself, but for my teammates. And if that meant putting my body on the line, so be it.
Yeah, I face adversity in life. I don't know if this will be my last game ever, but the doctor told me that I have to face the surgery. And today, I will go out with a bang. This is the last dance. I don't care if I die. I'll leave it all on that floor for this men's league game that I pay for. Every time I put on this jersey, this shit means something to me. And those sweats, those tears, the blood on this jersey just shows the adversity and the fight. No gut isn't just about losing your gut. No gut is a message. It's a theory. It's my ideology, the no gut theory. That you will fight and that you will be great, no matter the circumstance. You know, basketball, aside from my mom, was actually my first love. And it's been how long? I'm 23 now. 19 years of friendship, of a relationship with that basketball right there. And if you think about it, isn't it crazy how love could hurt? Isn't it crazy? Love can do so much to your body, mentally, physically. But at the end of the day, love makes you go back. the love right there. No matter how many times I get hurt, I'll always return to the game. You understand me? So if you love something, if you love someone, you hold them tight. And you tell them you love them.
Yo, I don't think you understand. When I dropped that 29 piece, it was scary hours. Everything I had to go through and I played like that, my confidence just skyrocketed. And I only came back. I didn't want to come back and just score. I wanted to come back and make sure I was prepared with my team. So we was going with this level-headed mentality. But when I played like that, I knew it was time to get prepared mentally, physically. Make sure I do a rehab. Because trust me, therapists, when playoff time comes, I was going at everybody.